You ever notice how Western guys talk about traditional Filipinas like they're ordering from a catalog? She's different. She's simple. She's pure. She's not like Western women. Then you land here, walk around for a bit, and you realize something nobody told you. Yeah, there are sweet girls. Yeah, there are caring girls. Yeah, there are good girls. But behind almost every girl here, there's something else standing quietly in the background: poverty, pressure, and a whole family sitting in the shadows. That's the part most foreigners don't understand. They think they're dating just her. In reality, they're stepping into an entire ecosystem. In the West, it's normal to move out at 18, pay your own bills, live your own life, maybe visit your parents on Christmas if you're in a good mood. Here, a daughter is a retirement plan. A son is a walking ATM if he makes it abroad. Everybody is part of this invisible financial spider web. So when a foreign guy shows up, he's not just boyfriend material. He's an opportunity, sometimes a blessing, sometimes a shortcut, sometimes a lifeline. And the craziest part, most of the time, she won't even frame it as using you. In her mind, it's survival. It's being a good daughter. It's being responsible. You're thinking romance. She's thinking, maybe my family can finally fix the roof. That doesn't mean she can't love you, but it does mean love isn't the only thing in the room. You see it clearly when you look at how many girls grow up. Some of them are born in the province, in a hollow block house with a tin roof and a bathroom outside. Chickens walking in and out like they own the place. They're not scrolling Instagram all day, flexing some Bali trip. Their life is simple: school, chores, siblings, church, repeat. They learn from their mother: find a good man. Don't pick a drunk. Get someone who has a job. Family first. Not follow your dreams. Not be a boss babe. Family first. And when that girl hits 18, 19, 20, reality shows up. The bills don't care if she's shy. Tuition doesn't care if she's a good girl. Her little brother's school fees don't care if she's romantic. That's when you start seeing the split. Some girls study hard, try to get scholarships, try to break out of the cycle the legit way. Others just fold. They go to the city, get stuck in minimum wage jobs, forever stuck in survival mode. And then there's that third group, the ones who realize, I have something people want and men with money exist. That doesn't automatically mean hookers and red light districts. That can look like, Kuya, can you help me with my tuition? Can you support my load and food? I need help for my family. I don't know what to do. And behind that one girl, there are often 3 or 4 men sending just a little support. You think you're the only one sending money. She thinks, if one guy drops out, at least I still have plan B and C. You can judge it, you can hate it, you can call it manipulation. But if you grew up in a place where the government doesn't care, the job market pays peanuts, and school is the only way out, you'd probably use every tool you have too. And one of those tools here is you. Now let's talk about the good student fantasy for a second. A lot of foreigners get emotionally hooked on this. She's just trying to graduate. She only needs help for 2 more years. She wants to give her family a better life. Sometimes that's completely true. Sometimes you are helping a good girl finish something real. Sometimes you're just the latest name in a list. There's a whole quiet economy that nobody talks about. Girls who go out with older guys just for dinner. Girls who say they're not that type, but they're behind on tuition. Girls who have one serious boyfriend and 3 silent sponsors. Not bar girls. Not Angeles City. Normal girls. University girls. Call center girls. Working in shops, salons, hospitals. They'll never introduce you to that part of their life. You only see it if you stay here long enough, listen long enough, and watch the patterns. Foreigners love to divide women here into 2 categories: good girl and scammer, province angel and city demon, traditional wife and trash. Reality is way messier. You can have a genuinely sweet, caring, loyal girl who also sees you as an upgrade, as her one shot at getting her parents out of debt. You can have a girl who really does love you, but she also loves that you're not earning 400 pesos a day as a tricycle driver. You can have a girl who would never work in a bar, but she'll definitely keep 3 foreign guys on text only, just in case. Is that evil? Is that survival? Depends on what angle you look from. Now, let's flip it. Foreign guys aren't saints either. We talk all day about gold diggers, scammers, poverty babes, whatever word you want to use. But nobody wants to talk about the fact that half the dating market here is flooded with foreign men playing sugar daddy games, sending money to girls they barely know, flying in for a week and acting like kings. Every time a dude sends money too fast, promises too much, offers to save a girl he met last week on Facebook, he's helping create this reality. If 10 men have already thrown money at her for nothing, why would she be impressed by your small effort? If guys ask nothing in return except attention, why would she feel guilty for milking it? If grown men treat her like a princess just because she's 23 and cute, why would she see relationships as anything other than opportunity? This is the part most foreigners never want to take responsibility for. We built part of this monster ourselves. So now you have a modern Filipina growing up in the middle. On one side, she has traditional family pressure. On the other side, she has global male thirst in her inbox. Who do you think she adapts to? She learns fast. She learns what works. She learns which stories trigger help. She learns how to sound helpless without sounding cheap. Are all girls like that? No. Are there still genuinely good girls? Yes. But the environment pushes most of them to blend survival with romance. That's the truth nobody likes to hear. So, where does that leave you, the foreigner? First, let's kill the fantasy. You are not a superhero. You are not saving the country. You are not rescuing a princess from a dragon. At best, you are one man helping one girl and maybe her family. At worst, you're just another guy in her rotation. You need to stop looking for a pure girl and start looking for a realistic one, a girl who doesn't guilt trip you nonstop, doesn't see you as a 24/7 emergency fund, doesn't treat money like a right, doesn't punish you when you say no to something unreasonable. A girl who can talk about her family situation honestly, but doesn't manipulate you with it. A girl who can be grateful for help, but doesn't depend on it. And here's the twist: most of the genuinely solid girls here, they're not on the loudest apps. They're not the ones posting every day in bikini selfies. They're not the ones adding foreigners all day long. They're working, studying, helping at home, living a pretty boring normal life. Not always sexy, not always glamorous, but those are the ones who still have both feet on the ground. If you only fish in the same pool as every other desperate foreign guy, Tinder, Telegram, dating sites full of the same 500 recycled profiles, don't be shocked when you keep pulling up the same problems. You come to a poor country expecting a relationship untouched by poverty. That's not how it works. Love and money are mixed together here. Family and romance are tied together. Obligation and emotion sit at the same table. If you want something real, you need to walk in with your eyes open. See her situation clearly. See your position clearly. Understand what you represent in her life, not just emotionally, but economically, and then choose. Maybe you accept some level of support. Maybe you help her finish school. Maybe you say no to sponsoring the whole barangay. Maybe you leave if it turns into pure transaction. Your power is not in changing how the whole country works. Your power is in what you accept in your own life. At the end of the day, the Philippines is not just beaches and smiles. It's pressure, it's responsibility. It's people doing whatever they can to get through another month. Some do it honestly, some do it strategically, some do it dirty. Your job is not to judge the entire country. Your job is to move smart. Don't fall in love with a story. Watch her actions. Watch how she handles money. Watch how she treats you when you say no. Watch if her world is bigger than help me, help me, help me. That will tell you everything you need to know. And if you can't handle the mix of love and survival here, maybe it's better to just enjoy your coffee, walk the streets, live a quiet life, and stay single. Nothing wrong with that either. Because in a place like this, being a calm, grounded single man is a lot better than being an emotional ATM. If you've spent time in the Philippines and seen this mix of poverty, pressure, and good girl stories yourself, I want to hear your experience. Did you meet girls who were under real family pressure? Did you ever feel like you were half boyfriend, half sponsor? And have you found a way to navigate it without going crazy or bitter? Drop your story in the comments.